Hey, good morning, everybody out there in Wildcat Nation. Thanks again for joining us here on the Morning Waffle. All 7 of you that have joined us this morning.
Oh, I forgot to get my phone out.
Wowie woo woo.
And I know my mother-in-law Diane is already having her morning waffle right there.
Nice,
Good
job,
and
Diane.
Beth is back with us.
You know what it is?
morning,
Last
Beth.
week there were only 2 for the intro. And
That's
we
right.
kept talking about the intro.
Yeah, everybody jumped in.
They watched it on replay and said, "I got to get online
gotta see
early.
it.
Got to see the waffle."
Yep.
I'm sure that's how it happened, just
10.
like
I
that.
think
10.
that's what
We're up to 10 people already. How about that?
Big time. Hey, you 10, we love you.
we do.
Double digits. Double digits. Tell the sponsors.
Wonder if Tom's watching. You think he's in the 10?
Tom, I know what Tom's doing. Tom's driving around like, get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Get out of
Get
the
your stuff.
car.
Don't forget your stuff. I don't care if you forgot your stuff.
I'm not
Leave it.
bringing it back. I'm not bringing it back to you later if you forget it.
Yeah, we've all said that before, right?
Yeah, and we all have brought the stuff back. So
Oh, is my phone? Sorry,
Yeah, that was me too.
That was me.
it's okay. We got it
I'm trying to share.
triple
I'm
shared.
a hot mess. That was one of the things I did not expect as a parent was the frustration of your child getting out of the car. It's like, okay, we're here. We got the doors open. Everybody get out of the car. And they're like,
Okay.
dragging their stuff.
Well, and I wish I could tell you it gets better because I was in St. Louis over the weekend with my boys for a soccer tournament,
Yeah.
and they're in the U18 division, so we're dropping them off, and like I look back and they're nowhere near ready. Headphones are still on. They're still getting their pregame music, and I'm like, I'm not stopping here. I'm parking. You can walk to the bathroom. I was being nice, letting you out at the door, but forget that. You're not.
You're done.
You're not gonna get out in 5 seconds.
You've hit my nerve here. So like I drive like to church, right? And like I'm the driver.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm the driver. The rest of my family is in the car. I park the vehicle. I stop it. I put it in park. I turn it off. I shut everything down. Get my seatbelt off.
Oh, I know where
get
this
out
is
of the
going.
car. Shut the door. And I'm ready to lock the door.
And they're there.
And everybody is still in the car. I'm like, I was driving this thing. I had the least opportunity to get ready to get out of the vehicle, and yet I can be done first.
What is it about standing next to the car ready to lock it that just makes you so angry? It's like, I can only walk another 20 feet and then this little thing's not going to work. So I need you to move with me. Let's go.
And in the rain.
In the rain.
Right.
In the rain.
Get out of the car. I will admit, I've been a bad dad. I've locked the vehicle and walked away before they got out. Because I'm just like, there is no excuse for you not being out of this vehicle.
Passive aggressive much?
Yeah.
We have sparked a nerve this
Oh,
morning.
it's the little things that are so irritating.
I know it is.
I can have such. You can wreck the car, and I'll probably show you grace. But don't get out of the car in the first 5 seconds. I'm blowing a gasket.
You and me both.
Are there passive people that don't care about this? Viewers.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're
Talk
called,
to us.
They're called women.
No, I don't think that's
crap
right.
am
I don't think
I?
that's right.
Sorry, Lauren.
You're Lauren.
No.
You care too?
Well, yes, I can. It drives
Okay.
me crazy.
Good.
I'm literally standing there like, I'm ready to lock it. I'm ready to lock it. It's a habitual thing. I need to lock it now because usually,
Well, you may have just really hit on it. It may be that you've messed with my routine.
yeah.
It's like
Securing my vehicle after I get out of it.
well, and I usually lock mine just by hitting the button on the handle. So if I'm walking away, I'm already
You're
out
done.
Because
It's
I
done.
don't use the fob. That's my. Did I lock it? I'm not sure. Okay, I know it's locked.
Yeah, and this is why parenting is such a sanctifying thing. I mean, because what you realize is that not everybody does things according to your system, and it's your kids that show you that. So if your kids aren't doing it, imagine all the other people that aren't following your rules for life.
And I think what's interesting to me about
terrifying.
that
It is terrifying.
Terrifying.
I expected my children to make all the same mistakes I did, but no,
They're making their own.
They make their own. Like, where did that come from? I mean, there's a certain way I expect your genetics to tell you to be stupid because that's the way I was stupid. But
I can understand that kind of stupid. I don't understand your brand of stupid.
that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Kids have a great way of showing you how, everybody has their own brand of stupid.
Yep.
Well, like-
God was smart when he designed it because
Yeah.
he taught us all grace
Amen.
that way.
Exactly. That's my point.
I have limited expectations about like movie style moments in life. You know what I mean? And I'm
Life
like,
isn't a Pinterest
yes,
page.
I have limited expectations towards that. But every once in a while, I'm like, oh, this is gonna work out like it does on TV.
We call that the Clark Griswold syndrome.
Oh, well put.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was picking up Evelyn from her last day of school, and I'm all like excited. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. She gets in the car. I'm like, hey, honey, bursts into tears.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh no. And then my phone rings. Real estate's calling, and someone's in a complete and utter panic on the phone, and I'm like, this did not go. This was not a Clark Griswold moment. Dang it.
No, it was a perfect.
It was a
It
perfect,
was.
yeah.
Griswold moment.
Yeah.
I was like, I give up.
Nothing goes according to plan.
Yeah, it was a train wreck.
So you had a hot mess in the back, a hot mess
Hot
on
mess
the
in
phone.
the front. And then I'm like, and then
Now
I'm
you're a hot mess. Yeah. Sounds
Yeah.
like life.
It is. It's life. It's messy.
We had a good time. I thought we had a good time at the city council meeting last night. I
Yeah.
thought that went really
I
well.
hadn't been in a while.
Yep.
So it was good to be there.
So it was good to be there, and we got to introduce ourselves and strengthen our relationship with the city. And
That's the goal.
And let them know that, hey, we're here as a resource, and you can use K-ROG to get information out. And they're going to take us up on that. So
They better.
expect. I mean, we've been seeing some.
You should.
That wasn't quite your tone last night. Hey, we're here for you.
hey, guys. I'm here.
But I think Rich is going to continue his interviews with Chad.
Rich does a great job with that.
He does. But then I think we're going to see some other announcements coming in here soon from the city using this because, just like the school district has been,
Yeah.
helping us get the word out about things, and so
And I think that's great. Now, you did a fantastic job of presenting that to
Thanks.
The city officials to say, look, hey, we're here for you. And we extend that to the whole community, right? I mean, we are here to help disseminate information that's helpful to people in Rogersville. So we're pro-business and pro-community, and that's
Yeah.
our purpose. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have a whole lot in this other than saying we just want to see you do well at life and with your business. And
speaking of
good job.
businesses, I forgot to put our sponsor logos.
yeah,
up there, so
I saw that
Oh
quickly.
my
Put 'em up there.
Good job.
But one of our sponsors we haven't talked about in a little bit is McKnight Auction Service.
Yeah, I
And
thought about that the other day.
Yeah, you can visit them on the web. They've got auctions coming up this Saturday and next Saturday. And you can go to McKnightAuctionService.com and look up those auctions. But if you're looking for real estate in Rogersville and you can't find any, Lauren can't find any.
I can't find any.
Can't find any. There's some auctions going on. So that might be the only way to do it.
They've got one coming up pretty soon, too. I can't think of it, but they've got one coming up.
I know one of them is over off of U Highway. That's
Yes,
really cool. And another
that
one's
one's coming
on it's Fordland address, but they're both Logan Rogersville schools.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on that because there are Fordland listings with Rogersville schools.
Yeah, and I know that's a big deal.
Tis a big deal.
Even though, not to say anything bad about Fordland schools, because
Fordland
Fordland
schools are awesome.
they have a great school district out there.
They're
so.
awesome. Yeah.
We're just saying if you're specifically
If you're-
looking
If you're
for it.
specifically looking
Right.
for Rogersville or Fordland, because I think it goes both ways. There's Rogersville addresses that have Fordland School District.
Yes,
believe-
that's true.
And Rogersville addresses that have Ozark School District.
That's
and
the joy of
Yes, I believe that's
Rogersville
right.
being in like 3 counties and 3 school districts too, probably. Because I bet somebody snags Ozark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bet it does.
I do.
that White Oak, that White Oak Road auction coming up is Fordland address, but Logan Rogersville schools. I remember that from reading the the flyer I was looking at the other day.
There's all kinds of ways to try to find real estate. It's just lacking in inventory right now.
Well, what you need is a good professional to guide you.
Yeah.
So
Could you find one?
sitting right next to one.
Oh, man.
That's fine.
Do you want to talk about my most recent obsession?
I
don't know.
What is it?
I've been buying AMC.
Hey, tell us, and then we'll tell you if we
Oh,
want
I
to talk
bought,
about
I
it.
bought the AMC stock.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay. Okay.
As in
just
the
say we're-
TV channel, AMC.
No. The movie chain. The movie theater.
movie chain,
The
yeah,
movie
yeah.
theater chain, AMC Theaters. So
Huh, I never,
just tell me when this gets boring and we'll stop.
I'm there.
Okay.
oh, I'm up. What happened?
Well, what happened is you
Popcorn?
remember what happened with GameStop.
Yeah, is this the next GameStop?
This is theoretically the next GameStop.
It better be because you've roped Jesse into this.
Yes, I have. Jesse and I, we're the apes. We're holding strong. So the theory is,
Say apes.
apes. Yeah, that's the name for the people the retail investors that have jumped onto buying AMC stock because people smarter than me have looked at the numbers and said that there are hedge funds that have shorted a bunch of stock. So shorting stock is when you basically borrow stock that you don't own and sell it, expecting the price to go down, and then you'll buy it back and you'll make the difference in price. Okay, it's the difference from buying stock, hoping it goes up to sell it to make profit. It's the opposite. That's the normal position is called a long. So the issue is a stock can only go down so far. Right. Once it hits zero, so if you invest $10, it goes to zero, you lost $10. If you short a stock at 10, it could theoretically go to $1 million. So your potential loss on a short is infinite. And so
you're saying, let's buy all this before you can get it back.
So the idea
Take it from you.
There's so much shorted. In fact, there are a significant number of people that believe they've actually shorted more stock than is actually available.
Yeah.
So it's like impossible to buy all the stock. But these hedge funds, they trade back and forth, and so they create these paper trails that make it look like it's called naked shorting, and it's illegal.
Oh my!
It's
This is
actually
a family
illegal.
show.
I understand that. It borders on the edge. So basically, these
borders on the edge of a family show. It's PG-13.
It's PG-13. So basically, a bunch of people have said, "We're just going to buy this stock, and we're not going to sell it." Because eventually they're going to hit a margin call where they have to buy it, and there may not be any inventory. There may not be any inventory, so they have to keep bidding it up because of the market maker rules. And so that's why GameStop went up to so many hundred, and they're expecting AMC to do the same thing.
This is why I don't dabble. This is why I have a person that handles my stocks.
Well, this is what happens when you hang around with Bruce Porter on a fairly regular basis.
We love Bruce.
Every once in a while, you may.
Bruce is with the Resource Center, in case you were wondering.
I tuned in yesterday morning. It's always good nuggets to listen to Dollars and Cents on Monday morning.
Now, I will say,
he's delightful.
An example of what you can do when something like this happens, and this is an option play. And so when I put a little bit of money into AMC, I spent $95 on what's called a call option. So I bought the right to buy 100 shares of AMC at $17 a share.
You locked in.
Between now and last Friday, actually. So I paid $95 for that option.
Yeah.
When the price went up to $50 a share,
it was a no-brainer.
I sold my option because it was at that point worth $4,500. So
Yikes.
a $95 investment turned into $4,500.
And it's all like gambling.
It is very much like gambling. I got very lucky on that one, but I figured I could risk $95 for the chance of making what I made, and that one worked out. They don't always.
You should have just bought $95 in Scratchers tickets.
Possibly this.
No, that was already happening. I just wanted a Gatorade yesterday after playing a soccer game, and that's what was like. Lady, I'm thirsty. I've already drank this Gatorade now, and I've got to pay for it. So whenever you're done with your Scratchers, and I'm not against people if you want to do that. Could you just buy a couple and move out of the way?
Yeah, you don't stand at the counter.
Yeah,
you don't stand at the counter. It's literally a convenience store, so you want to be in and out fast.
Right?
Okay, can we talk about one other thing?
I think so.
Okay, so we have this wonderful McDonald's gas station in Rogersville.
Yeah.
And there is a drive-through lane.
Oh, I kind of feel like I know where this is going.
And the drive-through lane goes to the north of the gas pumps. So if you're getting in the McDonald's drive-through, you go to the outside of the gas pumps, all the way around, and then into the drive-through lane. You do not drive between the gas pumps and the convenience station and cut into the line.
Right.
Because when you do that, it backs it up. It backs it up on both sides, so people getting gas can't get in and out.
It's utter chaos, people.
The people parking at the convenience store can't get out because your car's in the way. So let's all be friendly and let's follow, and it's marked. It shows where the drive-through lane is.
Yes.
It's marked that way.
That was kind of them.
It was.
There is either
if they would make another little paint line, it would be helpful.
There is either no one in that drive-through or it is backed up to the first pump.
Yes.
And most of the time it's backed
up to the first pump. But there's
always
somebody driving 25 or 30 through that parking lot.
100%.
Yeah.
Oftentimes.
Yes.
I think 5 is the limit.
Now this morning was was like the perfect storm because there was somebody at the diesel pump.
Oh no!
Because those guys that get diesel, they fill up their mowers every morning. So there's one guy backed up the diesel pump and they're with his trailer, and there's 2 other trucks with trailers backed up behind them. So they're blocking the drive-through lane.
Oh, no.
There was also a semi parked to the north of that, because that's where the semis park when they're going to go in to the convenience store. You know, the big trucks. So that was blocked. The drive-through was blocked. So there was literally no way to get to the drive-through.
It's a bad deal.
And I needed my McMuffin.
You can't
This
get
is
your
the
grad lock.
ultimate grumpy old man conversation.
working
on it.
We yes.
Better every
No,
week.
I
This
call
is
him-
what old men talk about.
I call a McGriddle a grad lock. That's what I've nicknamed it, a grad lock.
Okay.
Because it's delicious.
Man, when those first came out, I couldn't get enough of those.
Gosh, they're good. I don't
I
ever
can
eat
feel the
one.
coating on my mouth right now, though.
it coats.
It coats.
But that flavor is unmatched.
It
That
is.
feels my pain.
Yeah. Oh, getting out of there is not. I'm gonna knock on wood.
I like the 3-way
There
merge.
are-
Trying to get
I
out.
always feel like I'm about to die. when
I
go
don't
through
know how there aren't more accidents right there.
For
There
sure.
should be one every single day, and I've not seen one. That means I'm gonna get it next, but I don't know how there's not more accidents there.
Well, yeah, you've got, first of all, just getting out of that lot, because you've got somebody coming this way from the pump side. You got somebody turning out of the drive-through lane, and then usually somebody coming this way too. That's in the parking lot. Then once you get to getting on the road, you've got
It's
somebody
the
coming this way,
gauntlet.
that way. They're coming out of Hardee's, coming out of McDonald's, right, left, mass chaos, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
And those random stray dogs that are always in that region, they're notorious. You know what dogs they
Tom's
are.
not here to pick up on the movie references. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
Ghostbusters.
We can't fill Tom's
Oh
shoes.
yeah.
No, it's so sketchy right there. And then sometimes you pull up and you're like, there's no one coming. I can pull out. And then you're like,
Wham!
Am I
Wham! That was such a good wham! Wham! Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. That was me last night. Yep, there we go. There's the horn. I was just thinking that's when, like, if you've ever been to Latin American countries, they really love the horn.
Oh,
Oh,
Asia
yeah.
too.
Yeah, yes, right. I think we're the only country in the world that it's almost rude when you don't, or when you do
When
use
you
it.
do,
Yeah.
because when someone honks, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's
It's
happening?
like I'm ready to. You honk and then you draw.
Yeah.
draw land. That's the
I
next
gotta
thing.
shoot
Right.
somebody.
I'm pulling the.
Yeah,
pulling
most
the big
countries,
iron.
it's just a way of life. But
Well-
I would love to hear that in that McDonald's parking lot.
It would be. Yeah, it would be constant.
Wham! Oh, goodness me.
Oh,
Well, what
wham.
else? What's going on in Raj? There's a little thing going on this
Oh,
weekend.
there's something
I
happening
wanted to
this
thank
weekend.
you for the Instagram post on the medals.
Yes.
I have epilepsy now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess I missed
I
that.
was really disappointed how little views that got.
Well, the first thing about it's like there's these flashing lights.
Gosh,
And you're like, what is
what is
that?
this? What is this?
you're
Oh
like-
crap! I was gonna like airdrop it or whatever so we could watch it.
Well, go ahead.
How the
still do
heck?
it.
I don't have an Android, or I have an
Oh.
Android.
You have the wrong kind of phone.
There's
Never
got to be a
mind.
way for me to do this. Hold on. How do I do this?
I
I can send it to your Facebook Messenger. Will.
okay. That will get it to my phone, and then I can airdrop. it.
Okay. Hold please.
Hold please.
We need hold music.
Do.
We're only replaying the intro for the timer. We'll see how long it takes Lauren.
This is stressing me out.
So my favorite podcast that I listen to twice a week has like if the mailman comes to his door in the middle of a pod, he'll say, "Oh, you got to deliver here," and he'll play some kind of little music in the
Yes, here.
background. Yeah, and he does a little bit.
All right, Will's got it.
Okay, I've got it. So, all right, I'll undo this, and then you guys keep it.
Now I want another waffle.
You want another
Sorry,
one?
are you
Okay.
still with us? Did you
Yeah,
quit?
yeah. No, we actually picked up 4 viewers during that.
They think it's just beginning.
Yeah.
This is not the beginning of the show.
Okay, it's loading, Will. Hold on. My
Okay.
internet's like.
That was something. Was that the sound the little spinny wheelie thing makes?
Yeah, that's what sound it makes. It's supposed to be on Wi-Fi. It's coming, Will. Slowly.
Okay. All right.
He's coming.
One of these days we're going to learn to do our technology
So
on the front end.
I had a
post-produ-
okay. So what we're
pre-production.
trying to key up is the video that I've created debuting the Bandit 5K custom medals. Thank you, Keaton,
They are very cool.
over at Heartland Racing Co. I had an idea. I had a vision. And I emailed Keaton.
And he came through.
That guy.
He's something else, isn't he?
He is something else.
And I mean that in a very positive way.
In a very positive way. I emailed him some things, and he got back with me and created these medals and some advertising for me that was brilliant, beyond what my brain could have thought of.
Exceeds expectations. 5 stars. Okay, I have received the video. Now let me...
So he did these medals for us, and guys, they're so stinking cool. They're the coolest 5K medals I've ever seen, easily.
And this from a recent Rogersville grad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who's in college, running a business, and K-ROG contributor, and...
Thinking about marrying my niece.
He should probably lock that up.
He probably should lock that up.
You're not going to do any better.
And she should probably lock him up.
Who now, by the way, is a barista at Storytime.
That's
correct.
Coffee Co.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
She's our newest hire.
So that guy knocked it out of the park.
Yep.
And
I'm getting close.
Sorry. And so anyway, the Bandit 5K is this Saturday. Guys, this is an awesome event. And I want it to continue to grow and be huge. I told Keaton yesterday, Trump huge.
I can airdrop it to Chris Ballard, but it hasn't our...
And
you could send it to me, and then I could try to send it.
guess
Now we've all
But
got
now
touch.
it's not the...
I don't even know what's happening.
This computer's not showing up. Maybe if I do
Dun,
something with
dun,
this
dun,
stuff.
dun.
But.
So he helped me out huge. And I'm really excited for the event because we already have 90 people who've registered.
That's awesome.
Yes.
You
And
still
which
have
means,
your Kevin Max hair on your profile.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
That looks like an old picture.
Or at least that's the one I have of you.
that's you just
I'm keeping it.
keep it.
Screenshot it.
Can you put that on there? So,
Probably.
oh man.
So it's going to be huge. And I mean, it's, okay, let me tell you about it first of all. The medals are awesome. There's going to be a DJ. We're calling it a Glow Awards ceremony because by the time the race is over, it's dark. And so we're going to have some glow lights and stuff. And it's going to be fun. And we have an after party at Bub's Distillery. And that's fine for kids too. That is an okay spot for the children as well.
It's not going to be some
Rowdy
party.
No, it's not. It's fun. And I believe Allie and the Cats is the band that
Alley
night.
Cats. They were a First Friday band this last.
Yes. So it's going to be awesome. And it starts at 7:30. And you can register at the event if you'd like. I'm worried we're going to run out of T-shirts. I don't know what to do about that.
I get an extra large.
I've got it on lock.
Way to go, Lauren.
I've got it down.
See, I'm just finding your phone. I'm not finding that computer either.
I don't know.
Do we have any idea what's going on?
We have no idea.
Technology.
The technology. Can you open up your Facebook on this computer?
You know what I think's going on with me is I'm probably still attached to Story Church's Wi-Fi. I sure am.
Viewers that were working through
Are
technical
you on
stuff.
Storytime Coffee's
That might be
Wi-Fi
that might have been the
instead
problem.
of?
Reject the Wi-Fi. So anyway, I had this stroke of brilliance, and I made this video. I had to have JR assist me at the office and my lighting technician, and I did audio, and I hope we could show it because it's amazing. But I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay, I'm on Enterprise Center now for sure.
That was my problem, I think.
Okay, and then I'm going to go back to the thing where I wanted to share the thing with the stuff.
Share.
And we're going to go share,
Is it happening?
airdrop. Still
I'm-
just Chris Ballard. I don't
Yeah, see, I'm still just seeing you. I was gonna.
May not work. We can post it. We can post a link to it in the comments.
Yeah.
That's okay. It happens.
All right, well, that was fun.
Well, it's a journey.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Bandit 5K is this Saturday. Come participate. It's going to be a hootenanny.
A hootenanny.
Yeah, it's going to be a bona fide hootenanny.
I love a good hootenanny.
It's bona fide.
It's been a while.
I wish I could be there. I'll be in Sedgwick, Kansas with the Logan Rogersville
Sounds
trap
hot.
shooting team. It is going to be hot. I was
Sounds
looking at
hot.
the weather. It's going to be 87 here. It's going to be 92 in Sedgwick, Kansas.
I was thinking this morning as I walked in, summer has hit.
Yeah.
Like we're no longer in the northwestern rain pattern of just
Correct.
Yes.
just all day. We're in that summer pop-up storm chance every day pattern, and I'm all in on this
Yeah.
because when you wake up, I'm not wearing my Sherpa anymore,
There's no more Sherpa.
so I'm pretty excited about the weather.
Yeah.
Summer is
Yeah.
here.
It's here. It's summery.
We need to get out of tornado season would be nice.
Naders, no naders.
But
We're kind of almost there.
we're getting close. But then, then we hit desert, the south. We move into the southwest region.
Yes. Dry, hot.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I don't like that.
I talk about Kansas. Anytime someone says Kansas, I'm like, it's 10,000 degrees there. Because we were on our way to Colorado one summer and driving. And we got out in Salina. Is that the?
Oh, yeah.
I stepped out of the car and it was like
An oven.
one of those, shop heaters that it's like a rocket. I don't know what those are. They're gas or whatever that like blowing in your face. Hot, dry.
Yep.
Kansas.
Jason appreciated your wham, by the way. Wham.
Wham.
Yep.
Wham.
Good to see you, Jason.
My dad always says that. He goes, wham.
It's like kind of reminds me of Emerald.
Bam. But wham.
I'm over here still working on an airdrop, but it's just
Sorry.
not
I don't know. I wish I could somehow correct it. I don't know.
Well, so the Bandit 5K this Saturday, not too late to register. You can even register that night.
You can register the night up to 7:15 p.m. You can register.
Now, there's no farmers market.
There's no farmers
in the morning,
market in the morning. No, it does not start till
but you
July.
do have some vendors there in the evening.
Yes, but I don't think Story's going to be there because who's going to drink coffee at a race?
I don't know. You guys let me know. Would you drink an iced latte if we had iced lattes out there?
Nitro or whatever?
I don't know.
That'd be good.
I don't know.
You guys tell us.
Awesome.
I thought about coming out.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do it?
No, I wouldn't do it.
I feel like you don't want me there.
I don't want you there.
Okay.
You smell weird.
Not coming.
No, like
With coffee,
the
I'm not
vendors,
coming.
we're not going to have very many vendors, but we are going to have a couple. It's going to be kind of a market preview. And we're going to have No Bake Cookie Dough is going to be there. Because apparently the
That's a
5K
big hit.
participants like the sweets and treats.
Yeah, when you're done, you want to.
Yeah.
It's like, I've earned this.
Yes. So after the race,
have
you get
something.
Skinner's pulled pork sandwich. So that's awesome. And then No Bake Cookie Dough will be there selling some things. And then Maiden Farms will be there. And then Jeanette's Custom Creations will be there. And Sassafras Country will be there. And someone else I can't think of right now.
And maybe cold coffee from Storytime, but I'm not sure Lauren wants me there, so probably
I
not.
don't want you there. No, you can be there, but it's like a random time. I mean, I'm not going to chug a coffee at 9 p.m. I'll never sleep.
I wouldn't, but some people are funny like that. I have a friend that can drink it at 10 o'clock at night and
I think
go
you
straight
should
to
just
bed.
give Erin a break and let her do the race. And I have to
Well,
go back.
no, I would be the one doing it.
Oh.
She's running the race.
If you want to do it, you should do it. It's up to you, man.
Well, I don't know. Again, I don't think you want me.
This is how deals get done.
I don't know.
Right
I'm
here.
playing hard to get now.
It's like I'm on Shark Tank.
pitching that idea.
That was funny last K-ROG meeting when my lovely sister-in-law came in and pitched an idea. I was like, God, Kizzy just walked into Shark Tank. She didn't even know it.
She kind of did.
She did.
I hate that I missed that one. I
She
was
did
out of
awesome.
town.
She was great.
She is great. Kizzy's a hoot. She's a hoot nanny, too.
Well, I hope she...
I hope she does what she's thinking about
I
doing.
agree. That
It's
would
a
be
secret.
really-
We can't talk about it.
We can't talk about it.
Okay.
I will publicly apologize to Marshfield Mail.
Oh, yeah.
You mean for dissing them right to their face?
Yeah,
That was awesome.
sorry.
Well, he was behind you. In
There's
fairness.
no
It wasn't-
media.
It
There's
wasn't
no
right
media
to
here.
his face. He was behind you.
Well, I'm used to virtually no one being at the city council meetings, which means you should go.
All right, so let me set this up for y'all
Dadgummit.
that weren't there. So Lauren takes the podium with good intentions of, hey, Rogersville, we're here. We want to be your source for information.
Because there is no source.
We love this town, and since there are no other media outlets
None
in this community,
And I specifically
zero.
said there's no newspaper, and I looked at the crowd and said, "Am I right?"
Am I right?
And no one
Silence.
corrected you.
No one correct. So about 5 minutes later, Mayor John Hill is doing introductions of anybody that's there. Hey, Pastor Chris Ballard's here. Will Worsham's here. And many of you may not know the gentleman in the back against the wall. He's with the Marshfield Mail.
Actually, he said, why don't you introduce yourself? He said, my name's, I can't remember his name. He said,
Yeah.
I'm with the Marshfield Mail.
And Lauren just begins, she's already short, but she gets to begin to sink in her chair, like melts away into nothing.
You missed the part where I sat down after my riveting speech, and he says, "How do you spell your last name?" I'm like,
I missed that. He did.
"Gummit, yes."
So he's quoting you.
He's quoting me.
K-ROG believes they're the only media outlet in Rogersville.
Well, they're the only ones
Reported today by Marshfield Mail.
only
So
one that
I am
matters.
sorry because Jennifer over at Marshfield Mail has been super sweet lately, and we did advertise the Bandit 5K in Marshfield Mail, and we appreciate the Marshfield Mail.
And what Lauren meant to say, we're the only video
Rogersville-based
TV outlet.
TV video outlet. Yeah, so
if we keep talking, we'll make it better. That's
yeah, that's always works.
always how it works.
I was like, of course,
yeah,
that's deep. It's real deep. I felt like a jerk.
It was fantastic.
I almost publicly
I didn't
apologized.
say it.
Sorry, Marshfield Mail.
Would you like to make there you
now
go.
you
There's
have,
your
yeah.
public
now you have
apology.
I do love my public apologies.
I feel like you've been here before. Was this
I
deja
have.
vu?
I've been here before. That time I didn't do a public apology. Neener.
It's way funnier for us to know what you're talking about.
I know. It's our own little private inside joke right today.
Whoops. Guys, let's make it clear though. We are not these are our opinions. We're not some sort of
Hey, lawyer, can you put some fine print across the
I'll
bottom of the
work on
screen?
that.
don't quote us in a research paper.
The opinions expressed by Lauren Brooke.
Boy, I'm glad you said that. Because had you not said that, I'm sure it was about to happen.
I'm doing my reference sheet at K-ROG morning.
Writing my doctoral
June
dissertation.
8th.
You can quote me.
Lauren Brooke was seen quoting that the Marshfield Mail doesn't exist.
I said it.
You don't even need my permission. Please don't even reference me, but quote me.
But here's important. Dory's selling the Wildcat down there. What is the Wildcat, Chris? Do you know?
Ooh, it's a beverage.
Oh, it is. It is.
Beverage.
So the Wildcat is. I'm going to get this wrong. It's white chocolate and raspberry.
Okay.
And I want to say there's one other ingredient.
that's
Coffee?
right.
Is there coffee in there?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's a latte. You can have it hot or cold. But yes, it's espresso drink with milk and then white chocolate and raspberry, and I may be missing something else, but it's good.
It's good.
Okay.
It's very
It's very
well
good.
liked. I've heard nothing but good things.
You know what's good? Black coffee.
I know.
Black coffee.
I'm done. I'm out.
I'm having an
I love it.
Americano.
Well,
today.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
just espresso, half hot water. Yeah,
Yeah, I like it. I like an Americano. I'm switching it up.
it's good.
And we can buy like beans from you.
Yes.
Yes.
And ground. Could you have ground coffee or just?
Right. So we have it
Is
whole
it
bean.
grind your own?
Yeah. So if you don't have your own grinder at home, we can run the whole pound through the grinder and seal the bag up for you.
I love it now when people ask on the Rogersville Residence page, we need a coffee shop. And everybody's like, there is a coffee shop. It's delicious.
Well, and what's crazy?
What are you from California?
What are you talking about? It's on the corner. Jamestown Plaza.
Our clientele base has just grown the last 3 months.
Awesome.
It is it's been awesome. So let me say this now, Rogersville, thank you for supporting Storytime Coffee Company. It has
wonderful.
been fun to watch us kind of come out of the winter months, and people are like, I've never heard of this place. This is amazing, and yeah, I just love it.
You know what I have particularly noticed you picking up? You're getting the old guy.
I never
you get the older-
thought we would get the old coffee drinking crowd
Yeah.
from down the street here.
No, you're getting them. Yeah.
Have they been coming?
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there.
OMG,
I've been
Becky.
in there. Bill Davis has been in
Yep.
there, and
Bill comes
Green,
in every day. Yep, Bill Green. Yep.
and Lloyd Thompson.
That's
In fact, so I met
wonderful.
Bill Green.
Scott
The guy's
Lamborn was in there.
He's like a blacksmith.
Yeah.
So with our
Yes.
youth on Sunday night, we're having a guys' night, girls' night. The guys are learning to make their axe for
Yep.
axe throwing.
and then he does that.
So he's showing the guys how to make an axe and
Okay.
how to
He's
do
awesome.
axe throwing.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, as a girl, I would also like to learn how to make a tomahawk.
Well, and so I actually said that to our youth guy. I'm like, I think the girls are going to be upset with you on this, but they're doing a pretty cool thing too.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So
Jason.
anyway, I'm pretty stoked. Yeah, Jason, thanks, man. He's another regular.
So now the thing is, you got that crowd. There's going to be a call for bacon, biscuits,
Tommy Hawks and bacon.
tomahawk and bacon. I'm just saying with the crowd you're attracting.
Ooh. Do you know what I did?
What'd
On the
you-
way to St. Louis. You're going to love this.
Yeah.
I stopped by the outlet store in Lebanon because
good
my
job.
in-laws live there.
Yeah. The Shepherd Hills.
Shepherd Hills, not Shepherd of the Hills.
Correct.
The Shepherd Hills.
Outlet Mall.
And I went nuts on the Loge stuff, the Lodge, rather.
Lodge.
Sorry.
Not
Loge.
Loge.
Sorry,
like,
my mind. The Lodge. I don't know where that came from. I get Shepherd Hills, right, and then say Loge. I'm buying tickets at Busch Stadium
So
now.
you got the cast
Loge.
iron.
I got the cast iron, yeah.
Welcome to
So
the
I
club.
got like 4 different things. And
Awesome.
Nice.
working on getting them all seasoned up.
Don't wash
before
them.
that. I know how. Trust me,
Okay.
I know better.
But if your oven has a cleaning cycle, that's a great way to do it.
Right.
Just stick them in the
You got to
oven.
watch those cleaning cycles.
Yeah, they'll burn your house down.
Well, they'll short your oven sometimes, too.
Really?
Well, mine's gas. We have a gas oven.
Well, it won't do that then. You have a gas oven? Mm-hmm. What the crap?
Propane.
That's old style.
That is. You don't see too many of them around these parts.
Propane.
Like gas dryers.
So I can't wait. I may need some tips on the cast iron cooking. I got a Dutch oven. I'm ready to start taking my camping cooking to the next level.
Awesome.
Baking cakes and such.
So I have this wild idea I've not talked to anybody about, and I don't, but I'm going to throw it out there.
Hold on. Debuting on K-ROG. Will's idea.
So here's what I would like to do. I would like to find somebody to benefit, some organization to benefit in Rogersville. I don't care what it is, but I'd like to get together with Kevin Lane and Sue Evans and me, and we're going to cook a meal together and raise some money for somebody. And I haven't talked to Kevin and I haven't talked to Sue, but I think
that's a majestic idea.
And Lauren Brooke.
Yeah.
Because we're your cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll cook.
I like it.
Couple amateurs, couple pros.
I think it's a great idea.
I'm hungry already.
Let's do it.
So for a long time now, I have wanted to do, and this is one of those things that I want to do, but don't have the time to pull it off, so somebody else would have to help me. But bring in a meal at Heritage Post.
Yeah.
So we obviously could do it there.
Mm-hmm.
Just a dinner, where you buy a ticket to.
Yes.
What do we raise some money for?
We haven't decided that part.
We could do it, quarterly or whatever and switch it up.
That's a great idea.
I was talking with Mindy over at Safe Haven the other day, and Mindy and I's conversation led to, she was asking what our need as Friends of the Park is. And I said, well, our need is volunteers. Mm-hmm. And we kind of talked and we came up with an idea that there's a lot of people who've moved here recently who probably don't know how they can help with things. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people with very giving hearts who like to give and like to volunteer, but getting them to the right place to do it is hard sometimes, because sometimes you don't always want to volunteer certain ways randomly. It's kind of uncomfortable the first time you show up to a meeting, unless you're me and you just show up and start talking. But
just talk.
So one thing we talked about was, showing people how they can volunteer. So what you're talking about kind of fits in with that. Let's do that. It could benefit one of our local entities here. I'm all for it.
Well, and if you're new to Rogersville, and I can state this, I've been here for 14 years now, but you feel like in a small town. I'm an outsider, I'll always be an outsider.
Oh, yeah.
But that is a myth.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the people that show up and just start serving,
you can
get
friends.
You get
you're
friends
in
real
a
fast.
hurry. So it's, people think that I've just grown up here, been here my whole life. Well, because for the last decade and a half, I've been present. So you can break in. It's not one of these things where there's this elite group that won't let you in their bubble.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Our phone number at K-ROG is 343-6640, and you can call us.
We have a phone number?
Yeah, 343-6640.
We don't know who's going to answer it.
It'll probably be me.
It'll be Will. 100% it'll be
Now
Will.
Nobody will call.
They're like, I don't want to talk to him.
I don't know. But, if you got a question about Rogersville, we'll help you out.
He's not as scary as he looks.
Well, yeah, what do we call it? Iron Chef Rogersville? But it's not really competition.
I always got to do a competition with it. But I'll tell you what, though. This is a little off topic. It was my mom's birthday Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I went to Schumann Meats, and I got some...
I need to go there. It looks cool.
Oh, my gosh.
OMG.
I got some Wagyu prime fillets. I put some hardcore carnivore black on them for a day. Let them dry brine in that. Put them on the grill. 1 minute over the hot spot. Bring them all up to 140.
It was amazing.
It's like meat-flavored cotton candy.
Oh,
I mean, it is so good.
My stomach had a weird reaction to that.
You know how you get a steak, and even if it's a good steak, you chew it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just
You
didn't have
really,
to chew.
literally, almost don't chew.
It's just falling apart.
It's just so good.
I've got to go there. I need to check that
You
place
need
out.
to go there. It's pretty
We
amazing.
should have them on.
that's what
Yeah,
you
we
described.
should.
I had went to Progress last week,
Jesus,
and the meat cheeks
Ooh, that was so good. Is
was
that
like
what you
that.
got?
It literally just fell apart.
Yeah.
First on your fork and then in your mouth, just dissolved into this like heavenly state of
That beef cheek dish
Oh.
and the stuff that it came with, holy moly.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Good job, Progress.
It was delicious. And there were like 6 of us. We were celebrating. 3 of us were celebrating our anniversaries this month together. Just went out,
You
had
gotta
a nice
do that.
meal.
You gotta go out to
And
a
so
nice
we
meal.
all got a different plate, and we just took bites of everything. But those, I wanted to say, hey, y'all, the meat cheeks are coming my way. You guys can just have
That's what
everything
Jesse and I got.
And it was all good.
It was mind-blowing.
Oh, my
I'm gonna have to
goodness.
research meat cheeks and figure
Beef
out how to
cheek.
do this because
It's like
beef cheeks.
the way I describe that. You know, the perfect bite of pot roast.
Yep.
Like when you eat
Yep.
a pot roast,
And
there's only a couple of perfect bites.
Yep.
That's the
That
beef
little
cheek.
round center.
Is
that's-
the whole beef cheek is that perfect bite of pot roast of the mixture of that. I want to say kind of fatty meat.
Yeah, but it's surrounded by fat.
Yeah, it's a majestic unicorn.
well, I'm down. I want.
All right, well let's plan a. I'll talk to Sue and she's gonna be like, "What?
We're going to, yeah.
You guys are trying to give me something else to do."
Yeah, no, Sue's she comes out of the kitchen there at your place, and I feel like she's got flour all over.
She's
It's
literally that Dunkin' Donut guy that was meeting himself, coming and going.
I gotta
'cause
make the
it's Time
croissants.
to make the donuts.
Yeah.
time to make the
Time to make the
croissants.
donuts.
She's awesome.
She is awesome.
And she is always. I was brainstorming yesterday with Sue on what something else she could make. We were talking, and I get all excited and I start throwing out ideas.
Did you
and I'm
see
sure
the
she's
stress
like,
in her eyes?
Yeah, she's great. I love Sue over
I'm not
Time
sure
to
she
Loaf.
needs anything new to make. I mean,
She is always looking for something new. She is
It's like a challenge
She's
for
a
her.
dream.
I
It
get
is.
that.
It's
That's a
challenge.
personality defect. I have it as well. But
I like how you pulled that back around to your defect since you just insulted Sue.
well, it is. I mean,
She has a defect that I have too.
yeah. The temptation to always create when what you've got is
Awesome.
already awesome
Yeah.
is, it can lead you down paths to destruction. Just stick with sometimes you just need to stick with
Sometimes
what
you
works.
stick. Yeah.
Went to play soccer last night, and the guys were like, "You're a little overdressed," which, I mean, I wasn't for a council meeting, but I was for a soccer game. And it's like, oh, I got my stuff underneath. I didn't want to come to a council meeting already in my soccer uniform.
They don't care.
And I was like, they were like, why are you at the council? And I was like, well, his friends and I, we started this thing. And they're like, oh, you mean a coffee shop? I'm like, no, we started that too.
The other thing.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. And
See,
I'm always thinking,
this is exactly
yeah.
what I'm talking about. You wind up
Start a
starting
church,
a morning
start a coffee
show.
shop, start a
Yeah.
internet TV.
The only source of news
The only source of
only
news
in Rogersville ever.
worth reading.
Hey, we got to go. To
Sorry, Marshall.
It's 8:30. We got to go.
All right.
Yeah.
got
I need to go
places
get
to
in
go.
a
I got
crawl
waffles to
space.
eat.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching this morning. We'll be back next week, maybe with Tom.
Maybe.
That'd be awesome. See you later.
Wham!